we get 3.8 a billion euros every year. Sounds a lot. It's from the EU. We pay in 7.9 for agriculture, but that's the percentage. That's 39% of everything we pay in. 39% of the budget, of the EU budget, goes on agriculture. So the logic is that we pay in 7.9 billion towards the cap, and we get back 3.8 billion. And so there's another 4.1 billion that is just going into the cap profit. The various quid pro quos. But if we pull out the cap, then there is 7.9 billion. Of course, everybody else wants it. The NHS is supposed to have it. There are a lot of people going to say, well, no, we mustn't fund these big farmers. But actually, the 3.8 billion that goes at the moment, which is about 19,000 euros per farm on average, right, is absolute peanuts. The entire value of British government spending is about £750 billion, and 3.8 goes on food and on the environment. That's against 110 billion on health, and 80 billion or whatever it is on education, 25 billion on housing benefit. Massive amounts going on all these things. Not to mention, I think 80 billion on pension. Massive amounts going on all these things. Almost nothing is spent by the government on all our land and all our food. So I was hearing yesterday rather pessimistic noises coming out from the main stage about how we're going to have trouble getting any benefits for farmers and things. Well, we have to get the entire farming community, from the NFU but right the way down to us, and all the environmental have all got together and say, look, 3.8 billion is absolutely nothing compared to what's spent on the it's 9 days of spending on the NHS. And so that's what we have to be putting forward. Finally, if we do a VAT on meat, there's another 2.7 billion that could come in from that. Could come from there. Having said that, of course, people might consume a bit less of something else without having to pay more for their meat. But maybe not. Maybe they'll just buy cheaper food. We don't know. But there's a lot more I could be said. I think that's about it, really. But as I say, if